I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen on the deep web?
The modern road explores the deep web.
So the deep web is different from the dark web.
Yes, the dark web is a subset of the deep web where you find pornography that's illegal on most planets and sorcery and drugs.
Cocaine, yeah. So if the content is not illegal and generally frowned upon, that's not harsh enough. Evil.
Evil and frowned upon.
But the deep web itself is just like, it's an internet under the internet?
Yeah, it's not indexed by any search engines. It's not on a DNS server.
Like, it's not like you go to badsite.url or something.
Correct, yeah. You can't click a link to go there.
So how do you get there?
You have to have a specific browser called the Tor browser.
All right, now this is the one, if I remember correctly, it's relatively anonymous. It keeps everything highly diversified, right?
Yes, it's all about privacy and avoiding censorship.
So if you're in an economically unstable area, like during a war or something, or there's an uprising, almost everybody's using the Tor browser to connect with each other because the other side can't find them, right?
Exactly, or maybe a fascist government has cracked down on internet access. You can use the Tor browser and a few other little things we're gonna show you to get around that.
So this is the thing, is I think about using my desktop computer to, you get Tor and all this stuff, but I would love it if everything was perfectly encapsulated and I knew it was totally divorced from the rest of my main system.
Yes, so we are going to install the Tails OS.
I'm assuming this is some kind of Linux thing?
Yes, it stands for the Amnesic Incognito Live System.
Oh, this is great. So that means it forgets it doesn't show who you are,
yes,
and it's alive.
It does
it's
not.
A live system.
Yes, it's an AI. No, it doesn't leave any sort of footprint on the device that you're using it on.
So this entire thing, it's like having a miniature computer in a USB disk. You put it in and you boot to it. It's a self-contained environment. You browse anonymously, and when you take it out, there's no trace.
Yes, and the Tails OS comes with the Tor browser.
All right, where do we go?
We're gonna go to tails.boum.org.
All right, so this is it. We just download this.
Yes, but yeah, you just go to this install.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this is definitely holding your hand, making this as easy as possible.
It is so simple.
So all you need is 2 USB sticks,
a couple of hours. It does take a long time to download the ISO, which is the full program encapsulated in a single file. Now, you're gonna want to download it from Firefox or from BitTorrent because there's an extension on Firefox that validates that the ISO is legitimate and you're not downloading a bomb onto your computer.
That would be an impressive feat.
Someone set us up the bomb.
Install Firefox add-on. This is easy. Deep web, here I come.
Now we can download the ISO of Tails.
Yeah, right on. Save. 100, 200 minutes. We got some time. Cool boy. Wi-Fi. Am I right?
It will walk you through a USB installer to put the Tails OS on a USB drive. This USB drive.
So we just need to boot to this. Now, most computers don't default to boot to the USB device, so we're gonna have to go into the BIOS to change that,
correct?
Right?
Hurry, feds are outside.
Oh, jeez. I was like, what do we got? That explodes in 20 seconds. Yeah. Ah! This first. Save changes. Yeah, we're good. This is the moment. It's flashing. I think that's good. Ah!
There we go.
Boot Tails, go live.
Yes.
I really hope we did all this right.
Oh my God, we accidentally ordered the drugs.
I cannot believe how svelte this operating system is. The fact that everything's running just off of a 16 gigabyte thumbstick.
I think it might actually be 8 gigabytes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Dude. Welcome to Tails. God, I feel like we're in some foreign land.
And here it is, right? And it's just so lean and sleek.
Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna assume that whatever I want is in home. This says Tor Browser. Is there something in there? No.
Well, you can go to Applications and pull up.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Tor is not ready?
Start anyway. Just go. Nothing will go wrong here. Oh, we're not connected.
Oh, yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
You have to be connected to Wi-Fi.
You have to be connected to the internet.
I'm gonna do this little thing here. Whoa, 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 whoa! We're connected!
What?
We're there!
Okay.
I assume we can surf regular sites.
The regular internet is still there.
Yeah, Google doesn't know where we are. It's not
Correct.
tracking us, there's no cookies, it can't find us. I mean, I suppose if we had committed a crime, they would help find us, but basically, we're invisible as far as that matters.
I believe so.
Look at this, look at this. What is my IP address? This one says we're here. This one says we're 66,249. Speed test is 171.25.
Is it spoofing IP addresses?
Well, that's the thing, is it distributes it. So the question, what is my IP address? Each request goes from different places. This is all the surface internet because we're still using DNS services, right?
Correct. Now, most of the sites that we are going to want to look at on the Tor browser are .onion sites.
Okay, how do you find the .onion sites?
That's a little more tricky. You have to use some of the more clever search engines like DuckDuckGo, or go look on Reddit. I have an address for a hidden wiki that has a lot of sites indexed on there that you can
great.
go to.
Yeah, what is that one?
Okay.
DIRNXXDRAYGBIFGC.onion.
Does it like it?
I don't know. That's a hell of a onion name. You don't call them URLs, right? Or I guess it is a URL.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
All right.
This is new territory for me.
This reminds me of the old days of being on CompuServe and 2400 baud modems when it was
Right.
all just person to person. Oh!
Hey!
Onion directory, deep web link directory.
Yes!
So we can go to DuckDuckGo, Onion Wiki, Tor projects, a non-net web proxy.
Bitcoin sites.
Of course.
Oh, here's one that's called Project Evil. I'm sure that's fine.
Oh man. Discounted electronics goods. Think about it. If you're in a country where you can't import certain things, you can now access it.
Here's one that's UK Guns and Ammo.
Hitman Network. Hoo boy. Tor Betcoin, gambling's illegal a bunch of places. Marketplace drugs, Jesus Christ.
Marketplace
this is
drugs.
all dark. You said we were going to the deep web. This is dark web. We took a wrong turn. Now we're talking. Look at these blogs. Deep Web Radio, Encyclopedia Dramatica, Scientology Archive.
Yeah, because Scientology, all of their stuff is copyrighted. This is an archive of stuff that will not get shut down.
Wow.
Smokables, finest organic cannabis, forums, and chans. I'd like to avoid all chans for now.
Email messaging, political.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Bugged Planet.
Erotic.
Hey. Kerosene! No! There's a lot of nefarious, terrifying things going on here. Marketplace. Let's take a look at Marketplace commercial services here. No?
Hi, what do you think is in there?
I don't know. Rare issues of Power Man and Iron
People
Fist.
who never want to be found?
Out of print Spider-Man comics.
All right. WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks.
I never thought I'd be so happy to find WikiLeaks. I'm like, what are we gonna see?
Yeah, why can't we connect to anything?
Tor browser is way slow because that's the trade-off for security. You can't do the cached local things.
Right.
It's gotta send it all the way to France and over to India and then come around.
Deep Web Radio's up.
All right. See, there we go.
I don't know what's forbidden about any of this.
See, that's just it. It's not about what's forbidden, although that's certainly a part of it when it comes to the dark web. But this is about maintaining your privacy. And there's lots of really good reasons people want their privacy. You have people who are in abusive relationships. You have people on the run from stalkers. You have people whose sexual orientation isn't acceptable where they live. This is a way where they can connect with other people and feel safe.
So it doesn't involve buying guns or drugs or people.
It doesn't necessarily involve, but that's, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna go back to safe land.
You're missing the point. This is safe land.
I wanna go to fast land,
Okay,
where I
fair
can get
enough.
stuff immediately.